I came home early from a business trip, only to find a divorce agreement lying on the table. Heartbroken, I was about to sign it right away, but the pencil in my hand snapped. I couldn't find another pencil anywhere, so I headed out to buy one still in my bathrobe. On the way back, I accidentally dropped the pen on the road. As I bent down to pick it up, a car slammed into me out of nowhere. I woke up in the hospital, and it turned out Annie, the driver who'd hit me, was the one who'd brought me there. Strangely enough, I didn't feel a single ounce of anger toward her. Instead, I found myself inexplicably drawn to her. So that night, I asked her out to dinner. Over our meal, I learned she was a chef. I told her I was certain she'd have a restaurant of her own someday. It was obvious she was interested in me too, but when she spotted the wedding ring on my finger, she suggested I come to the restaurant where she worked with my wife. I neither said yes nor no. A month later though, I showed up at the restaurant alone to support her. Annie came over to greet me, and when she saw I was by myself, I told her I'd gotten divorced. That night, I went back to her place. The next morning, I got dressed and was about to leave when I noticed an award-winning photo of Annie on her table. That's when I realized what an amazing woman she was. We soon became lovers, spending our days grocery shopping for fresh veggies together. During our walks, I told Annie how my ex-wife and I had lived apart for years because of work and how she'd cheated on me, leading to our divorce. I'd always wanted to have a kid, but Annie had been a die-hard singleton before she met me. She had no desire to have children at all. It was our first real disagreement. I tried to keep the conversation going, but Annie brushed it off and started teaching me how to crack an egg perfectly. We ended up in a huge fight and didn't speak to each other for a whole week. Eventually, I couldn't stand the silence any longer and went to apologize, but I got so nervous that I rambled on and on. It took a full 10 minutes for Annie to realize I was saying sorry. Luckily, she forgave me in the end. Our relationship heated up quickly after that, and Annie took me to meet her family. Her mom showed me an old video of Annie ice skating as a kid. She looked so graceful and confident out on the ice. But Annie hated talking about skating. It always reminded her of her late father. We were chatting away when Annie suddenly doubled over in excruciating stomach pain. We rushed to the hospital right away, and the doctor delivered the devastating news. Annie had ovarian cancer.